So today, we're playing the Ranger, and we've got a happy bomb game on our hands. That means we have to stack up a ton of buffs before it explodes to deal some big damage. But here's the twist, we're making it super fast thanks to the gloves and the skill uniquely unique, triggering it in just about 4.5 seconds. After it explodes, everything else will deal even more damage too. But can we stack up enough buffs in time, or will it go poo? Let's go ahead and find out. Okay, let's go and jump some on-rank games with the Ranger and see what we can do today. So we do start off with a pineapple, which is kind of mad. Now, since we are Divine Basket, we're going to have a bunch of sales at around 1. So we're going to grab everything we can grab on sale, and we're going to roll. We're going to take the bag of stuns, we're going to take this, and I'm going to roll again. And I definitely want this healing herbs, so I'm going to sell this to grab a set of healing herbs. I'm going to reserve this, but this is going to be around 1. It should be pretty good with our bag of stuns, stone, and air pineapple as well for a lot of spike stacking. Because after about 10 seconds, we should have 3 spikes. And that should be a good bit of DPS, especially going up against multiple melee weapons. It's also going to give us a bit of a heal too, so overall should be super fantastic for ourselves. Just pause the video to remind you to like, comment, or subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It really helps me out. Thanks. Now let's get back to the video. Well, not too bad. And we did get a wolf badge here, but I don't really want to take it. I definitely want to take our wooden sword. I actually want the stamina sack, but I do want to craft up a torch here. So super quick rounds, all we did add in is a wooden sword, which is going to eat up a lot of our stamina, but as long as our pineapple can stack up those spikes, we should be in a pretty good spot. But we'll see. We did get 1 mana from our lump of coal, which is pretty bad. Our opponent did get 1 heat from their lump of coal, which is pretty good. But again, yeah, we are running out of stamina like crazy, unfortunately, but those spikes are definitely going to be hard carrying us for these first few rounds. And overall, not too bad for right now. And I'm going to sell this because we did get ourselves a spear, which I'm going to have to take. I'm going to take the stamina sack, and let's go ahead and take our big old banana for now too. But yeah, again, another quick round. We did change our setup around so we can have our spear, having 2 slots open to smash open some block. Our opponent has multiple weapons. We're going to go for 2 hero swords with a freaking shovel too. With the relic case, they're going to be getting rid of all their stamina, so it shouldn't be too bad, but smash it. Now, we do have a choice to make, but unfortunately we didn't get any new skills. So we can take this Power of the Moon, but honestly I'm not too pushy about this one, just gaining a bunch of max life, doing fatigue damage. Not really what I want right now. Now we could also grab guard power since it is on server 3, or we could go grab just stats. But just stats, honestly, at this point I think we're just going to go ahead and take uniquely unique. Now we did get the uniquely unique, which I'm going to take here for now. I'm going to grab this healing herbs, I'm going to grab this fanny pack. Let's grab you, but let's roll once. Which I'm going to sell so we can grab another fanny pack as well. We also want the extra stone too, but we're also going to be focusing our uniquely unique on our pineapple for right now. And yeah, we're just going to move on with this setup. Now we could prioritize our spear to get a little bit of extra smashing a block, but I do want that extra bit of max life. Our opponent has been extremely greedy with 3 piggy banks, especially with just stats as well. But yeah, we'll see. How fast is this pineapple going right now? Every 2.2 seconds we're going to be getting a spike and a bit of a heal, so not too bad overall. And we did get a poison spear, but I'm not going to be taking it. We also got an artifact stone debt, which I'm not going to be taking here either. I'm going to sell this because I do want to grab our hunger blade since we have so much healing herbs. That should be fantastic. We definitely need the customer card since we're going to go uniquely unique. Let's grab this bit of storage. Let's grab this gloves. And let's go ahead and move on. Okay. So we'll see how we get on. We should be able to get a ton of vampirism from our hunger blade. This pineapple is now triggering every 2 seconds, well 2.06, down from 2.2. So we should be able to turbo stack spikes. The only problem is this point is going to be ranged, which means our spikes are not going to be doing a whole lot here, unfortunately. But it's still going to give us that heal, which is going to be nice as well. So can we actually keep up with his opponents? They are stacking up a lot of spikes, which we're using melee weapons. Unfortunately, we're going to be taking that spike damage. We do have 5 vampirism, which honestly is not too bad here. Now, hell yeah, let's grab this and let's make this the fastest pineapple ever to exist. Now I do kind of want to grab a health pot to potentially... I do want to reserve this health pot to potentially go for a magic charge. Let's go to move on. Now how fast is this pineapple going to be? 1.65 second pineapple. 1.5 seconds we're going to be getting spikes and we're going to be getting 4 heal. Which, it's not going to be too bad here. Basically it's going to be about 3 heals per second. And awesome. 3 heals per second, especially when a spear is doing actually about 12 DPS. Yeah, it's literally 3 healing per second. Which is not too bad at this point of the game. We did get Happy Bomb here. Hell yeah. I'm down for a Happy Bomb game. I definitely want to grab this fanny pack too though. Let's grab our health pop, but let's roll again. And hell yeah, we're going to be going for a Mana Thirst Happy Bomb combo. But for this round, we're not going to be adding in Happy Bomb. We did move our pineapple outside our Vine basket, so we do have it going even faster in 3 fanny packs. But our opponent is going to be slowing us down with those snow sticks. But can we build up enough spikes so our opponent takes a lot of damage if they do hit us with those snow sticks? The only problem is they're going to have a Shelly, which they are slowing down to quite some time. And that Shelly is going to cleanse all that cold, unfortunately. And we're going to be taking more fatigue damage thanks to this corrupted crystal, which is going to be a little less than ideal. But can we still keep up? Actually, not too bad here. Just barely pulling ahead once again. Now the thing is, if we're going to go for a Happy Bomb type builds, we definitely want to stack up a bunch of buffs. So we're going to be taking... Now we're taking Yggsdrasil because it is going to provide up to about 24 buffs, I think it is. But we're also going to be using up a lot of mana, which is going to be a big old heal. Now let's take our Mana Orb. We sell our charge, and we want to grab Flame Badge here because it is going to give us 6 heat at the very beginning. Which is going to be 6 buffs. So hell yeah, I'm going to grab it. Let's grab the banana, let's roll once. We definitely need this stamina stack. Now the only thing is, do we want a cap of resilience for now as well? I think I do, especially since it is on sale. But yeah, we're going to be targeting our uniquely unique on to our Happy Bomb. We're going to try to make this the fastest Happy Bomb, since we're going to be starting off with a bunch of buffs here. So this should trigger after 5 seconds a super fast Happy Bomb, so our opponent is going to be taking a crap ton of damage after it does go off. That's a big explosion. But they're going to have a lot of damage reduction with this Wolf Badge. And we do got to build up our buffs once again, which unfortunately is going to be counterproductive to what we're trying to achieve. Now, unironically here, the present does give us 5 random buffs, which I'm going to have to take here. Let's grab you, let's sell you, let's sell a banana, let's sell the bag of stones too, let's go ahead and grab this too. And I wouldn't mind grabbing a fancy rapier here because it can also give us some extra buffs. However, with how fast this Happy Bomb is actually traveling, yeah, we're not going to be able to skill up a crap ton of buffs. Which is kind of why I like grabbing the present here, because it does give us 5 buffs at the very beginning. But that fancy rapier is going to be a finisher, because it can skill up pretty fast, which we kind of just want to use for now until we get our next Mana Thirst. And that's some big damage. Not really, but you know, awesome though. Okay. We literally just got a Staff on Healing. And we also got the Time Melting with the Staff on Healing. How about we say goodbye to our Happy Bomb? Well, first of all, we're going to be getting rid of Spectral Dagger. Spectral Dagger, we get rid of, we do want to keep our red gemstones. Get rid of Flame, we grab our Time Melting here, because Time Melting is going to, so we place this in, it's going to work with our Staff on Healing, meaning that it is going to give us 3 seconds of dealing 100% of our healing as effect damage. So hell yeah, let's go ahead and grab it. Which means I don't really want the fancy rapier anymore. We're going to sell this for now 2 roll once. And holy moly, that is perfect. Literally perfect. I'm going to sell this so we can grab this too. And actually, how about we do keep our Happy Bomb in for now and we just move on with this for now. The only thing is, our staff is going to use up some of our mana, which means our Happy Bomb is not going to be dealing as much damage, but we should be able to get 2 procs of our staff on healing, and then Happy Bomb explodes. Going crazy. And we just literally got a Falcon Blade as well. Literally, how absurd is this Falcon Blade here? In all honesty, I don't think we necessarily actually want it because it is going to eat up a lot more stamina. I'd much prefer grabbing more Mana Thirst. That would be ideal here. So I'm going to sell it for now. Now, do we spend 4 gold on 2 regen, or do we spend 2 gold on 1 luck here? 1 buff for 2 buffs. I think we're just going to grab 2 buffs, and let's keep our gold, her present, for some sort of craziness. For now, 2. So again, our bomb is going to be traveling at 4.5 seconds. And our opponent is going to be taking a lot more damage, and then smash. Because the staff on healing with the Yggsdrasil here is going to be insane damage. And especially once our opponent takes more damage from the Happy Bomb, yeah, we should be able to deal quite a bit of damage. So we actually have about a 51 DPS. Within 5 seconds. With on healing with the Happy Bomb, not too bad. As for heals, we do have a 30 healing per second, but yeah, we heal for 160 health within 5 seconds. And then as for block, not a whole lot of block. We managed to get 18 with our hold all. But yeah, I do believe we can actually make this a lot crazier. We do have 7 more rounds to go, and we literally got a sun armor. Do we even want this? Well, technically, it does give us a crap ton of buffs at the very beginning. Spike Collar, the Spike Collar can literally go here. Man Orb is really nice actually. However, I do want to grab this Potion Bolt, and I do want to fit in our Sun Armor for now as well. Now we do got an Acorn Collar on sale for 3, however, crit chance is going to be really nice with the Happy Bomb, but the problem is, yeah, we do use up all the luck before it does actually happen, and we don't get crit chance on our staff on healing. So I don't think it's actually going to be worth it. I'll be back in a second while I sort the inventory. So yeah, I'm actually not going to take this Acorn Collar, but we did place our Sun Armor in this position. We do have a Time Melting up here too, which does give us 2 heats, which is going to be another buff. And we did move our Happy Bomb over to here, which is still going to be super fast. Yggsdrasil going to be still in our Vinu Basket for a ton of healing efficiency. And our Staff on Healing is just going to be over here. Now we can also do it this way, but I think we're happy enough the way it is for right now. With a super fast Happy Bomb to deal some insane damage. And then our opponent is going to be taking even more damage off the get-go. 2. But yeah, Happy Bomb doesn't even get a chance to explode, doing so much DPS with that staff on healing. Yeah, we do have a 60 DPS. That on healing doing so much damage. But hey, we'll see. We got ourselves a freaking double axe here, which we definitely do not want. I'm going to grab the leather bag though, and I will roll. Now the thing is, the cap resilience actually works really well with the time melting as well. Especially if we do upgrade this. So I do actually want to grab this, but we definitely want to add in our lucky pig here. It doesn't actually do anything for us right now except give us 2 more buffs at the very beginning. And a set of blueberries is going to be some mana generation. Now the only thing is our piggy bank actually can't go in for now, but hell yeah, I'm going to be moving on with this. So with that, we should be in a pretty good spot. We do have tons and tons of buffs. So even though our Happy Bomb will go off, deal some big damage, and not too bad. A super fast Happy Bomb explosion. And holy moly, that's a lot of items. Which is going to be insane. Now we definitely want red gems. Red gems in our armor for a lot of healing efficiency. We can grab some prismatic orbs. They do cost quite a lot, but I'm not sure if we want that. I'm going to sell our pineapple. I'm going to grab this for now too. I'm going to sell our piggy bank, which is crazy. Definitely crazy. I'm going to sell these 2 gemstones so we can grab this cap and place it in like so. So we do have a lot of damage reduction. Basically, we should have 25% damage reduction for 4.5 seconds. So now it should be super fantastic. Now, actually, this is not a freaking flame item, so it doesn't actually give an extra heat to our sun armor, but yeah, we'll see. And smash it. Yeah, these fights are over super fast. Now, we did get a big old busted blade, which is genuinely absurd here. Which I'm just going to sell. I'm going to sell. I definitely want to keep our extra flame. I'm going to sell you. And I wouldn't mind grabbing this box of riches, but do we actually want to here? I think what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to rock on once again and let our presence give us an absurd outcome here. Now, our opponent, he's going to be rocking enchanted weapons with a spike staff, which means, yeah, they should be able to get a ton of empower. but they don't even get a chance to play the game with this setup. This is kind of nuts here. Speaking of nuts, we got a Prismatic Orb. We also got ourselves a Whoppertinger too. We also got a Molten Dagger, which I don't exactly want here, so I'm going to sell that. Whoppertinger I'm not as interested in, to be honest. Now the Prismatic Orb is going to give us a little few more buffs. Give us Vampirism, give us more mana. Everything should be fantastic with that. Now we could highly prioritize Prismatic Orb. But let's sell this. Do we roll here or do we save our money? Right, I'm going to place in an extra red ruby for now. Extra flame I do actually want to add in too. Now the thing is, we could also have our lucky pig actually target a helmet, so we do have a higher chance to resist crits and stuns as well. Which, you know what, I kind of want to craft up this mana pot as well. With that, I'm going to sell you, I'm going to sell you, and I'm going to sell you, and let's keep moving. We're just saving our gold to get some crazy items. We don't even need to use a shop here, because we did get an absurd amount of buffs. Now, we don't actually want to build up our mana orb, enough mana to activate our mana orb, because we do want all these buffs. That's 100 damage on our opponent, and now that's some insane damage. That's definitely some insane damage, even though they do have a ton of damage reduction, and especially with that Zone shoes, because they're taking 35% less damage from effect damage, and we're still dealing 81 effect on healing damage, which is looking genuinely insane. Now, speaking of genuinely insane, we got a Holy Spear, which with the time melting is literally going to be 4.5 seconds of invulnerability. I think the Holy Spear is going to be nuts with time melting. But unfortunately, that's for a different video. Shepherd's Crook, we're going to be getting rid of you. We've got a Courage Pup here. Now we did get a Draconic Orb, which I'm going to take. We do have a chance that this actually activates our Happy Bomb. If it doesn't activate on our own healing, it should have the potential to activate on Happy Bomb, but our Mana Thirst could activate 3 times before it does go off. Little less than ideal, I'm going to sell our Doggo. We could keep our Maneki here to increase everything's attack speed too. But definitely want to grab this Amulet. Amulet of Wilds. It is going to be more spikes, but it's probably going to be worth adding in instead of a stone here. But our Happy Bomb actually goes off before Amulet of Wilds, which is kind of mad in itself. But again, I'm going to be selling all these. And I do want to move on. The question is, I really want to see how this setup continues on in the bonus round 18 fights. Otherwise, I would sell pretty much everything here and let our present go straight up nuts, giving us crazy items. Losing the next round for sure, but getting some crazy value. But let's keep moving for now. I definitely want to see how this plans out in some round 18 fights. We're dealing some big damage. Our Happy Bomb does go off. Our opponent is going to have a lot of effect damage down again with those stone shoes, but we're still pulling through and not too bad. So our Mana Thirst goes off about 6 times before our Happy Bomb goes off. So unfortunately, we either slow down our Mana Thirst, we remove our Mana Thirst, but we definitely need our Mana Thirst for when we do use up all our buffs. So unless we get another freaking, holy moly, that Doom Cap is kind of nice here, but I'm not sure if we actually want it in. We also got ourselves a Hawk Rune. But we're going to sell you, we're going to sell you, we're going to sell our Bow and Arrow too. Spike Collar again is going to be gone. We definitely want to keep in this sort of red gem for now. Definitely grab ourselves a fanny pack for now as we run. Now the thing is, Time Melting is also going to be awesome with Glowing Crown, but it is going to use up more buffs. So I'm not going to be taking it here. But that is going to be, again, I think Time Melting is going to be insane with Glowing Crowns. King Gubbert is going to be nuts with it. But for right now, it's doing pretty well with this for now too. So I'm going to roll. Now if we did find one of these earlier, that would be insane value for us too, but yeah. Now the thing is, we could take another Prismatic Orb here. Another Prismatic Orb means we should be able to start off with a lot more buffs as well. Or how about we take an extra pair of gloves? Increase in Happy Bomb just a little bit more. We're probably going to sell this bit of storage. We're going to sell this, and if we do take this, yeah, we should be able to have, this is going to be 14 mana, this is going to be about 6 mana, but once we do add in a Prismatic Orb, it's going to go up to 8 mana. So it might actually be just too much mana and activate our mana orb, which we don't really want. We want about 30 mana. So we can keep activating our staff on healing, just keeping us... Because if we do activate our mana orb, we're going to be using 35 buffs to get 17 buffs, which is not what we want. We just want to stack up enough buffs for a Happy Bomb to go straight up nuts. But if we do place it in over here, we move this one over here. Yeah, it should give us a ton of healing efficiency instead, while also still giving us 4 mana, 10 mana, and up to 24 mana. Which is actually not too bad. I definitely settle for this. Now, as for the Hawk Rune, do we even want this? Or some big crit damage? It is actually kind of nice instead of this regular Topaz, because especially with the Draconic Orb, our Mana Thirst is going to be doing a little bit more damage. Now, Solid Stone, 2 roll once. Let's Solid Garlic, and let's Solid 1 Heat here, 2 roll again. And let's Solid you 2 roll one more time. And actually, this... If we did get this before we did roll, that would have been nice. Finishing off our inventory and we could place an extra flame, but this is it. This is going to be our final setup. Never ever thought we were going to play Staff on Healing, super fast Happy Bomb, which is kind of mad. But let's go and see how good this is going to be. Are we going to be able to win out, or are we going to fall short? We're going to slow this one down. We are going to begin a Stone Golem, Poison Ivy type setup. With the Thorn Bloom, yeah, we're doing some big old damage. Our Mana Thirst is able to deal some big damage too. With that Hawk Rune. But we'll see. Opponent did get a big block. Our Happy Bomb did go off dealing 120 damage. And now any on healing damage, he's going to be absurd. And you see that damage there at the very end? Yeah, dealing 180 on healing damage and 136 on healing damage. I mean, we only regen 34 health and we dealt 136 damage. So, by the end of it, we actually ended up with 160 DPS. We dealt 1000 damage within 7 seconds. As for heals, we managed to get about 84 healing per second, which is not crazy, especially for a staff on a healing build. But then as for block, about 100 block. But yeah, our on healing damage, dealing so much damage because of that super fast Happy Bomb. Dealing some insane damage. But yeah, definitely insanely fun build, for sure. But anyways, we did survive with 5 lives left. I'm going to have to leave it here for now, and I just want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope you keep looking for the next one. I'll see you next time. Okay, we're back in history, and we are going to, again, some opponents here. So we're back in history, and we're going to begin a super fast chain up with the enchanted weapons. We're going to be removing our buffs, which is going to be a big counter to us. But once we do use up all our buffs, hell yeah, they have no buffs to take away. So they're not too bad for us. Okay, so we're going to begin a super fast Shelly. We'll belt down his Whispers. They're going to be stacking up a ton of power with the cards, but big explosion, and the fight's already over. I do enjoy coming up across. So we're going to begin this build again. I do like going up across this build because this build is going to be super tanky. Seeing how much damage we can actually do. So our Happy Bomb has gone off, and now we're doing some insane damage with our Staff on Healing, and that's so much damage. It's kind of nuts. Okay, so we're going to begin in each row sleeve, double Mana Thirst, enchanted weapons. They're going to be turbo stacking mana, getting their big mana buff bombs. They're going to be lamping this Mana Thirst potentially. But our Happy Bomb has gone off, and now we're doing some insane damage. Okay, so we see if we deal with the enchanted weapons Excalibur. They're going to have tons and tons of value. They're going to be stacking up crazy amounts of max life, but can we smash them down with a big damage? And actually, awesome. Taking on enchanted Excalibur. And we're going to begin a Rainbow Goobert as well with the big bowl of treats. And yeah, the fight's already over. And we're going to begin another Excalibur build with By the Holy Lights. They're going to be stacking up a bunch of max life. They're going to resurrect as well with a Dark Lantern, which we did make them resurrect. They do get their invulnerability, but can we answer back? It's looking super close, and we barely survived there.